Hey, Dallas,
Yes.
you want to go to Fine Arts?
Sure. What is happening here? Celeste, something's happening on the planet Geekery right this second.
Glix, Priority Alpha Command, open comms, now.
Loading Geek Culture language patches. Loading spiritual applications. Loading grace and hope directives. Comms opening in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, Devoted Geeks, and welcome to Comm Talk, podcast extension of Geek Devotions. This is episode 211 of our podcast, and we're glad to have you guys with me. I'm Dallas, and joining me is my beautiful redheaded bride,
Celeste. Thank you for listening today. We're not entirely sure why people still listen to us on this podcast, because we're not great at it, but we appreciate it.
Well, that's a plug for people to subscribe. That's do it right now, folks. Subscribe to us because
We're working on it. We're human.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it is Anime April for us here at Geek Devotions,
Woohoo!
and we're excited about it because with Anime April means we're watching. Well, we're always watching anime, aren't we?
Ever since I got Crunchyroll for my birthday, we've watched so much anime.
Well, when you have access to it.
I know, when it's just there
Mm-hmm.
all the time.
So we've been watching a lot of anime, and it's Anime April right now, and we are also, fun fact, well, as of the once this air, no, wait, when does this air? We're gonna put this out tonight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're recording this like on Thursday night. This will be out, so by the time most people listen to this, it'll be either Friday, April 10th, or Saturday, April 11th. Celeste and I will be in West Monroe at the Fine Arts Festival taking place at the Assembly in West Monroe, and we actually have a booth there. And we have something. We got something for you. If you're ready to stick around to the end of the show, if you are listening right now to our podcast and you're at the Fine Arts Fair, stay listening because at the end of the show we have something special for you. But you got to listen to the whole podcast. But anyways. Celeste, what do you want to talk about today with our whole Anime April stuff?
Can we talk about how many cute animes there are right now?
Oh my gosh, this is so
like
much.
they're adorable.
What is this season? This like April launch of anime has just been very. There's a lot of very cute, very friendly slice of life, a little bit of romance anime going on right now.
The Always a Catch is also just plain hysterical.
It really is.
It's so funny. Like, it's only 2 episodes right now. I haven't read the manga. I kind of want to go see if it's on the Crunchyroll manga app. Just because it's so cute that I need more.
Yeah, definitely. Like it's really that particular one. And for just give you guys kind of quick things about what these are. That one you're talking about, Always a Catch, is about a girl who is like, she was the oldest of her family, or she wasn't the oldest.
She wasn't the oldest,
but she was meant to be the successor. She was the heir, and then her dad had a boy. Well, her mom had a boy, and her dad was like, "Yes, I finally have enough proper heir." And he looks at her, and she's like 16, 17 years old. He's like, you need to find a man now." But she's like too tomboyish, basically, for all the men. And so she goes off to a friend's place who lives in a whole other kingdom, and she kind of strikes up something with a guy, and it's really awkward and funny and cute at the same time.
I don't think she meant to strike up something with that particular guy, but
I think she meant to strike him. I think that's what she meant to do at first.
The way that her family did it is that she was the strongest daughter, so she was the heir, which is confusing to me because her brother is only like 4 months old, so clearly he's not the strongest.
Right. Well, I don't know. I guess they're willing to wait.
I guess. So, legitimately, he wouldn't, even if he gets married, he keeps the family name, so that makes sense.
Yeah, true story.
Apparently, they're well known for martial arts. The family sigil. Crest
Signet
is brass knuckles.
Yeah.
That she wears as a hairpin. Like,
that was like the first thing I noticed too. Was like, is her hairpin brass knuckles?
Like, she's super feminine in my opinion, but she's not super girly.
No.
If that makes sense. Like, she's very...
She knows how to take care of herself.
She knows how to take care of herself.
That's what we're saying. I feel like we're just jumping around. She's tough.
But she knows how to present herself, but she gonna smack you.
Yeah. Like, she's all prim and proper, but she gonna get hood on you.
At one point, she gets kidnapped, and she didn't realize she'd been kidnapped at first. It took her a minute. And then she waited around, and she's like, well, guess I have to save myself now.
Right.
And, like, just went out and beat everybody up.
Yep. So, good stuff. Another one we saw that was pretty interesting, and we've only watched one episode. It comes out on Friday, so we might actually be watching this in our hotel room on Friday after the first night of the conference of the the Fine Arts
Festival?
Fine Arts Festival.
It's a fair.
It's a festival.
Okay.
Fine Arts Festival. I think. Maybe not. Maybe it's Fine Arts Fair.
I've just always heard it called Fine Arts.
I know. It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Anyways, but another one that's interesting is Snowball Earth, which that first episode
was a whole freaking anime.
It summarized a whole anime into like 20 minutes. And for those of you who are like, well, what is it about, Nellis? All right, this is what you do. It's a post-apocalyptic anime. But what you do is you take real robots genre, which is where you have a robot that you pilot, mixed with magic robot, which is where there's a sentient robot. You mix that together, but then you make sure to have it's like your typical child soldier anime, but you make the protagonist have severe social anxiety because, as a child soldier, he didn't know how to make friends. and now he's trying to survive and make friends in order to honor the memory of his magic robot mech.
Honestly, it's kind of giving me Ender's Game vibes.
I can see that.
Like, but more funny.
Yeah. So it's an interesting premise, and the first one again literally summarized a whole anime into one, and it was really good.
Kind of want to watch episode 2 so I know what this anime is going to be.
Right. So what else have we watched?
The Daemons of the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, which that one was the Daemons of the Shadow Realm is interesting.
It's super intense. It does not fall into the cute, fluffy anime section.
It does not. But what it does fall into is it's a what's the word I'm looking for? It's written by the same person who did Full Metal Alchemist. And those of you who are really into anime, you know what that is. If you don't know what Full Metal Alchemist is, it's one of those like top tier animes that everyone talks about. It was a beautiful story. It was fascinating. And the person who did that has done this. And it's interesting to us knowing that because the fingerprints of the writer are in this story.
There was a character and they were only there for a very brief few seconds, but there's a character that I was like, oh, I recognize that character because the art is so similar to another character. And it's not that it is that character. There's differences, but it definitely has like you said, the fingerprint. So it had us going, what just happened?
Yes.
So it's really interesting. I don't know where it's going. I think that this is going to be a one and done.
Yeah. Well, you talking about series?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think so too.
The series.
It was really good. And for those of you who don't know, by the way, Friday's episode of Geek Devotions, this past Friday's, is based off of that anime. Celeste did a great job. She brought a great devotion for it.
Yay!
You guys should go check that out. We're having a problem with Spotify right now. We can't seem to upload our podcast to that. So you'll have to watch it on YouTube. So I apologize.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's sad. But man, that was such a good.
So good.
Like it brought you in, and it was chill. And you're like, okay, interesting, old Japan world. And all of a sudden, modern day and all kinds of stuff are happening. You're like, what?
It was so good that I went and pulled up the Crunchyroll app for manga and read the first chapter, which was basically the first episode. Which, can we just say, as much as Crunchyroll has been struggling the app itself recently, their subtitles are still not quite right. But they have managed to interface those two apps. So when I watch on my phone an episode, it goes, do you want to read this? And then it takes me to the manga app, to that series, which I thought was nice.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. Another anime, and we'll probably make this the last one we're going to talk, because this is all we've watched so far this past week.
It's been a week.
Yeah.
And we had to work too.
We had to work. We had to prep for fine arts. Eren the Southpaw. This is one we just watched it a little bit ago, and it's fascinating. It's about I got the IMDb open, or the Wikipedia open. It goes, halfway through high school, everyone is starting to consider what their plans are for their future careers. One day, Koichi Asakura, don't know the name, is shocked to see graffiti on the wall of an art museum. He finds out it was created by a girl named Eren, a left-handed high school girl. The two soon recognize each other's talents for art and set out on their own paths, with Koichi wanting to become a designer and Eren a painter. And this was really fascinating to watch, the anime.
It was.
It honestly, as somebody who's into art, I kind of understood the vibe of the drive, and then the question of, am I good enough for it?
Mm-hmm.
And I really enjoyed it.
It was really good. I kind of want to go back and watch it again at some point, because we were also eating dinner while we watched it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like I missed parts. So when the dubbed version drops, I will probably go back and watch it again.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that I catch everything. But it pulled me in.
It was really good. Now, I just saw this on Wikipedia. There's a live action.
Oh.
I think it's on Tubi. So I'm going to look into it. But there's a live action version of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
One more anime I forgot to mention, because we just watched it. It was Ramparts of Ice.
Oh, yes. You did your devotion off that one.
I did. We just watched the second episode.
It's so good.
It's so, guys, this season is really hitting us in a lot of feels. This one specifically, though, it's about a girl who she was bullied. She went through all some stuff. She built up these walls to protect herself, and now she's kind of like in high school, and there's this whole awkwardness of trying to break out of those walls but still protect herself. And guys, there's so many little things in it that I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, I just thought about this, but do you know what Ramparts of Ice makes me think of?
What?
And they're two totally different animes, but they give us the same vibe. And that is High Score Girl.
Oh, yes. Yes.
It tracks.
It does.
They're so different, but we are suckers for these characters that just need somebody to love on them, even though they've been hurt.
Yeah. We should probably start a whole YouTube show about letting these type of people know that they're loved.
Might not be a bad idea. Maybe we could do a podcast too.
We're not regular enough for it. No.
We try.
Oh my god! But no, for real, it's like Ramparts of Ice right now. We're just only two episodes in at the moment. Of course, we've only watched one episode of everything. It may be my favorite thing of the season. No, because we watched 2 episodes of the Always a Catch one. That was all right, but
I think I'm enjoying that one more than you are. But it also has this. It's kind of it's a Regency romance. So it has there's royalty, and they're wearing the fluffy dresses, and it's very Downton Abbey-ish mixed with Tomo-chan is a girl.
Yeah.
So it kind of fits my vibe more so than yours.
Yeah, definitely. But anyways, Ramparts of Ice, guys, is really good. I'm legitimately picturing different people that I know who are like the young lady and some of the other characters as we watch it. And so that may be some of my emotional attachment to it. But I'm enjoying this one quite a bit.
I have a coworker at work who is also watching. He's actually watching a lot more of the animes than we are, because he has the ability to just, stay home and binge anime when he's not at work. And he was like, "Did you watch this?" And I was like, "You mean Mr. Giraffe?" And he goes, "Yes."
Well, people are going like, Mr. Giraffe, what the heck is she talking
There was a really tall guy, and she's really short.
about? So she calls him Mr. Giraffe.
And she can't remember his name.
Oh my gosh, so good, so
Does
good.
he look like a giraffe?
Right. All right. There's one more honorable mention I'll give before we wrap this up.
Oh.
And this is one that it's ridiculous.
Don't know if we can actually recommend it, but
I don't know if we recommend it either. We only watched a couple episodes of it, and but it's so for starters, I saw the manga of this 6 months ago at Barnes and Noble. It's called Rooster Fighter, and it's about this rooster, and he's on a mission. He's a wandering rooster. It's kind of got this like this cowboy feel to it, like he's like this lone warrior roaming the plains. He's only a chicken's just got to go where a chicken's got to go. It's kind of mixed in with like some JoJo's Bizarre Adventures at the same time, and he's fighting demons. He's on the hunt to find a specific demon who ate his sister. There's a little chick that's got this whole like Yakuza vibe going to it, and then you have this like scorn lover hen who's with him also, and she's angry but still in love with him. It is ridiculous.
if it wasn't for the fact that they put so much mature humor in there, I would be like, this is hysterical. Everybody should watch it. But it's not for kids.
It is not for kids at all. So I would say high teen, basically.
I maybe even graduated.
But anyways, so those are the animes that we've been watching and that we have seen. If you guys are watching or listening, if you have been watching anime this season, what are you guys watching? Want to hear from you guys. Leave comments on the YouTube channel. Message us on our social media, Geek Devotions. But that being said, Celeste, we did say that for those people, if they're listening to this episode, they're at the Fine Arts Fair right now in West Monroe at the Assembly. And we're still there, which we're going to be there up until the service of Saturday. What do we have planned for them?
We are going to give them a free sticker.
That's right. The first person who goes, I listened to it, and comes to us and says, I listened to the podcast today, the first person will get free stickers. We'll give them a couple stickers, and they get a free shirt.
Oh, okay. And a free shirt.
Yep.
You made that decision just now.
Just now, but that's what we're going to do. We're sweetening the pot. So, but we want to see you guys. If you guys are there, come by our booth, shake our hand, let us hug on you, let us celebrate you. There's a lot of what Fine Arts Fair. It's a big competition where you have teenagers from across the state coming together, and they're using their talents and their giftings, and they're doing this in a fashion of not just for the hey, look at me, but these are things that are meant to glorify Christ and point people back to Jesus. So you have stuff like you have dance performances, you have different musical performances, you have preaching, you have graphic design, you have all kinds of stuff. There's even, this is kind of a cool thing, there's going to be a Mario Kart tournament taking place, which I'm pretty cool. It's exciting because what's happening is in the Assemblies of God fellowship, they're creating a whole esports team apparently. And so this is kind of their like, hey, we're doing this. And so they're showcasing esports at this event this weekend.
And it's really cool because we will also have our focused track curriculum. We have 20 printed copies.
Yes.
That will be available for whatever you want to give, even if it's just a handshake.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that. I'm excited. Now, I will say this. If you are someone who lives in the area, this is not necessarily an event you can just roll up on.
It's a true story.
We love you, but for safety purposes, those kids, some of the adults may not be too happy if you just show up and you're not supposed to be there.
Right. Now, that being said, if you're like, but Dallas, we want to get a copy of the Focus Track 6-week youth curriculum that was created that based around Mario Kart, you're in luck. Go to our website, geekdevotions.com, click on the free resource button, and you guys can download the PDF from our website. Again, it's all set up for pay what you like. If you want to just download it for free, you can. Like we have Apparently 20 people have done that already. Or if you want to give us something, you can. We just want to bless you guys. So that's what's happening here. So, Celeste, we got anything else we need to say?
I think we are good.
All right, let's land this plane.
Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to Comm Talk today. If you have loved this episode, head on over to Apple Podcasts or Spotify, if they ever let us put our podcast back up, to rate or leave a review. It is very much appreciated. So until next time, stay devoted.
Peace and love.